It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire. Complete and total ceasefire is what he typed.
Yep.
What does that mean?
All you warmongers, we're going to be in World War III. We're going to be in World War III. He ain't for America. Trump don't love America. This is not what I voted for. Apologize. With everything going on in the world, the protests, the crime, the civil unrest, you never know when you might be forced to defend yourself or your loved ones. And in that moment, one decision could change your life forever. That's why I trust attorneys on retainer, whether it's a self-defense situation or a use of force incident, or just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. ARR gives you the immediate legal protection and a team of attorneys ready to fight for you 24/7. Right now, you'll get $50 off the sign-up fee for an individual plan or $25 off the sign-up fee for a family plan. Just use promo code Tatum at checkout. Go to attorneysonretainer.us and sign up today. We got breaking news right now. This is Donald Trump saying this. Get your money back because you wasted $10 talking to me. Let's look at what it said. Congratulations to everyone. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire. All you warmongers, we're going to be in World War III. We're going to be in World War III. He ain't for America. Trump don't love America. This is not what I voted for. Apologize. No. Don't apologize to me. Apologize to Trump.
Seconds ago, the president went to Truth Social and typed this. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire. Complete and total ceasefire is what he typed.
Yep.
What does that mean? How did it come about? What's the development here?
Well, we were actually working on that just as I left the White House to come over here. So that's good news that the president was able to get that across the finish line. I think what it means, Brett, is quite simple. First of all, the president, without, knock on wood, having a single American casualty, obliterated the Iranian nuclear program. We are now in a place where we weren't a week ago. A week ago, Iran was very close to having a nuclear weapon. Now, Iran is incapable of building a nuclear weapon with the equipment they have because we destroyed it. So that's a very, very big thing. Now, what that means, I think, is we have to talk to Iran and, of course, to Israel about what the future holds. Because while we have obliterated the Iranian nuclear program, our hope and our expectation is that they're not going to try to rebuild that program. And I think that's what the president is really trying to figure out here, is to build a long-term settlement here to where we can have peace in the region, where our regional allies and, of course, the American people, most importantly, can be secured, but where we can ensure that the destruction of the Iranian nuclear program that has already happened is not something they try to rebuild.
And this is why people follow Brandon Tatum. Because I have wisdom, bruh. I know what I'm talking about. When it first came out, I said, we do things proxy through Israel. I'm like, no, we do things proxy through Israel. Do you think that Donald Trump didn't know that Benjamin Netanyahu was going to bomb Israel? Was going to bomb Iran? Like, what crack are y'all smoking? And then I said it because I know what's going on. Then Trump come out and say, we are doing this, we are doing that. I know already. It's not rocket science. They're our biggest ally. We give them so much money. You think we ain't in cahoots with them? What are we talking about? We do things proxy through them all the time. Okay. Then we go on to the war and I say, I trust Donald Trump. I know Donald Trump is going to do what he said he's going to do. I know Donald Trump is not going to get us in endless wars. Donald Trump has said from the beginning that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. Donald Trump bombed Soleimani and they did not do nothing. They did a little retaliation to save face and they didn't do nothing. And we didn't get into World War III. We didn't do none of that. And then when Donald Trump does what he does now, and I watch how strategic, how methodical and crisp Israel went in and defeated them, defeated their airspace and communication with no pushback. It told me that they were prepared and Iran is not ready for it. And Donald Trump came in and we finished the job. And I say, Donald Trump and them knew exactly what we needed to do. Iran don't want no smoke with America. Russia not trying to get involved in it. And then what happens? After you whoop somebody good enough, you go, are you ready to stop now? Okay, that's what I thought.
If this, in fact, effectively sets back the program and doesn't lead to wider escalation, the president seems to have accomplished all the objectives that he set out to achieve.
Of course. I told you yesterday I didn't think we were at war and that this represented a de-escalation of the situation. And that's exactly where we are with this flaccid Iranian response. In the words of the great boxer Roberto Duran, no mas, no mas. That's what Iran is saying after Israel has degraded their military capabilities and the president of the United States has taken away their ability to make nuclear weapons. This is capitulation, in my opinion, from Iran today. And it is a complete and total vindication of the Trump strategy, which was to let Israel beat these guys to a pulp. We show up and take away their nukes. Yes, let's have a deal now. I think it'd be great to have a deal with Iran about right now. This is not an escalation. This is a de-escalation.
Well, Trump promised escalation.
This is not
Trump promised escalation.
Ever
Iranian
bunker busting bombs is not an escalation.
Because well, she said President Trump promised us peace. I ask you, can we have peace if Iran has a nuclear weapon?
Well, we had a deal, and
okay, you're litigating the past.
I'm not litigating the past.
Can we have peace if they have a nuclear weapon?
We had a deal. He's trying to get back into that deal. And he withdrew from that.
They were violating
and not only that, now he's trying to have another deal.
Bribery and appeasement does not work with terrorism.
Let me hold on.
And you got people out here going, see, Trump has just made it worse. Iran is now going to get us. I think somebody sold me a post. Somebody was like, wait for the splinter cells in America to happen. It's like, wait a minute. Donald Trump is a problem because he attacked Iran and now splinter cells are but Iran is not the problem for having the cells in America in the first place. That's the reason why we should go after them in the first place, because if they got people here that's going to do suicide bombs, we should be mad at them from the get-go. Anyway, let me read this one more time. I'm going to read this whole thing just so y'all know. Congratulations to everyone. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire. In approximately 6 hours from now, when Israel and Iran have wound down and completed their in-progress full missions for 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire, and upon the 12th hour, Israel will start the ceasefire, and upon the 24th hour, an official end to the 12-day war will be saluted by the world. During each ceasefire, the other side will remain peaceful and respectful. On the assumption that everything works as it should, which it will, I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, on having the stamina, the courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. This is a war that could have gone on for years and destroyed entire Middle East, but it didn't and never will. God bless Israel. God bless Iran. God bless the Middle East. God bless the United States of America, and God bless the world. Mic drop. Mic dropathy.
Iran today tried to save face, and instead they fell on their face spectacularly. And if you had any question if Iran was a rational actor, I believe the answer to that is categorically no. You know, this all began, the posture before Fordo was hit was President Trump saying unconditional surrender. Iran responded, we will never surrender. Okay, that's to the number one power in the world. We are the world's hegemonic power here in the United States. So that was their answer. Then they were asked, hey, are you going to negotiate with the United States? They said no. And they said, and we will never end enrichment. We would rather have war. That is the posture of Iran. And then today, maybe it was an intentionally weak response, maybe not, but any response in my mind against the world's hegemonic power was going to end this way. And instead, what they got today, China's already left. Russia's already left. Well, guess who condemned the attacks? Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Egypt, Morocco, Jordan, Lebanon, Turkey, Yemen. and the Palestinian Authority. So you've literally lost everyone in the Middle East, everyone except I think Iraq hasn't condemned it yet. Maybe they have. And I just want to say, lastly, just how wrong everyone has been on President Trump. You know, they said tariffs, you know, the economy is going to end. Well, the economy's still rolling along. Oil's going to rise. Well, oil's falling. World War III is about to start. Well, instead, you've got the entire Middle East, it seems, set up in a posture where we may see more Middle East peace accords. So rather than World War III, we may get more peace. And rather than 34 felony counts, President Trump may end up with 34 Nobel Peace Prizes. That was for the leftists. You can clip this and make it go viral and go nuts.
That's a new term, micropathy. Donald Trump tweets it's a micropathy. Because diplomatically, Donald Trump said, Daddy has to come and end this fight. You got weapons, we'll end it. Ceasefire, ceasefire, both of y'all go to the corner. And what does he do? Because the Iranian people, in my opinion, aren't the issue. It's the Ayatollah. It's the government structure. It's the terrorists that are the issue. So Donald Trump peacefully gave them props too. All right. Let me do the super chats and then we can go on, okay?